Most worshipful Grand Master, I have the honor to present for installation Brother Raul Zapata Marquez II, Worshipful Master-elect of Mount Moriah Lodge, number 116.
Brother Marquez, you have been elected Worshipful Master of this lodge for the ensuing term. Is it your pleasure to serve as such?
It is, most worshipful Grand Master.
Previous to your investiture, is it necessary to signify your assent to those ancient charges and regulations which point out the duty of a worshipful master? You agree to be a good man and true and strictly to obey the moral law. You agree to be a peaceful subject and cheerfully conform to the laws of the country in which you reside. You promise not to be concerned with plots and conspiracies against government, but patiently submit to the decisions of the Supreme Legislature. You agree to show proper respect to civil magistrate, to work diligently, live creditably, and act honorably to all men. You promise to hold in veneration the original rulers and patrons of Masonry, and to the regular successors, supreme and subordinate according to their stations, and to submit to the awards and resolutions of your brethren when convened, in every case consistent with the Constitution of the Grand Lodge. You agree to avoid private picks and quarrels, and guard against intemperance and excess. You agree to be cautious in your carriage and behavior, courteous to your brethren, and faithful to your law. You promise to respect genuine brethren, and discountenance impostors and all dissenters from the regular of like Masonry. You agree to promote the general good of society, cultivate the social virtues, and propagate the knowledge of the art. You promise to pay homage to the Grand Master for the time being, and to his officers when installed, and to strictly conform to every edict of the Grand Lodge or General Assembly of Masons that is not subversive to the principles and groundwork of Masonry. You admit that it's not in the power of any man or body of men to make innovations in the body of Masonry. You promise a regular attendance on the committees and communications of the Grand Lodge upon receiving proper notice, and to pay attention to all the duties of Masonry on convenient occasions. You admit that no new lodge can be formed without permission of the Grand Lodge, nor countenance given to any irregular lodge or person clandestinely initiated therein, being contrary to the ancient charges of the fraternity. You agree that no person can be made a Mason in or become a member of a regular lodge without previous notice and due inquiry into his character. You agree that no visitor will be received in your lodge without due examination and having presented the proper vouchers, he was initiated in a regular lodge. These are the regulations of free and accepted Masons. Do you submit to these charges and promise to uphold these regulations as masters have done at all ages before you?
I do, most worshipful Grand Master.
In consequence of your cheerful conformity, you are now be installed Worshipful Master of this lodge, in full confidence of your care, skill, and capacity to govern the same. You place yourself at the altar and assume the obligation.
I, Raul Zapata Marquez II, do solemnly swear I will, to the best of my ability, perform the duties of Worshipful Master of Mount Moriah Lodge, number 116, for the ensuing term, and until my successor shall have been duly elected and installed, so help me God.